So 10 minutes wasn't long enough for me to fit in the last remaining part of the story. Kaylee abandoned me with 4 kids. She abandoned me. She decided she wasn't coming home. Not to me. Not ever again. She forced me to file for divorce, saying that if I did not file for divorce, I would not get the income tax return for the year coming, or the year that had just finished. I was hoping with all that I was that the income tax return would have been enough for my whole family, including her, to move to Washington State. I chose Washington State because of the trans healthcare and the fact that it was way more gay friendly, LGBT friendly. It's very progressive here. It's very green, lots of hiking, lots of outdoor activities. Everything that our family was into. Everything. All of us. There's an amazing SCA group here. And it's a healthy environment to be in. There's a lot of problems wrong with Washington State. I'm not here to defend Washington State. I am here to only state that I chose Washington State over Oregon, which now I'm looking at, I'm like kind of like, well, we should have moved to Oregon instead. Connecticut, so like the West Coast versus East Coast type situation, and I was looking at blue states only, states that have been blue for a long time, and Washington won out. Not to mention it was really close to Canada, and I wanted to at some point go into Canada to run into one of my favorite YouTube artists, but that was not the goal. The goal was just to move someplace safe for my family. So I chose the West Coast, and I put all of our eggs in a basket. And she was going to use money against me to get her way. Her girlfriend knew all of the things that Kaylee told her about me. Kaylee and her girlfriend manipulated me and manipulated the situation and pushed things in a direction that did not bode well for future progression. So I took the money. I signed the papers. Kaylee made me agree to $500 for 6 months of spousal support after being married for 16 years. I wasn't allowed to have access to her pension, her 401k, or any of that. She got the car and all of her belongings. We didn't own a house, so there was no house to divide up. She is paying me $1,600 for child support a month. And she frequently reminds me that that is more than most get. She messaged me on my birthday saying that she missed her friend, to tell the kids hi, and she loved them, and she missed them. You know, had she messaged me that right after the divorce, not a year later, I probably, the gullible, stupid, naive child in me would have been like, let's be friends. But I spent a year putting my shattered life back together from nothing, with no help from her family. They all abandoned me. I have no friends in Dallas. They all turned against me. Someone said that Dusty had an STD and they tried to blame it on me, and I was like, I hadn't had sex with Dusty in forever, so it's not me, and then that would mean that Kaylee has it. So if I have it, Kaylee has it. That's when things stopped. I had Dusty and Lauren help me move to Washington. I had them drive the truck for me because I don't drive. And I didn't have anybody to drive it for me. And I knew that they were beasts and they would get it done. I trusted them to be my friends. They betrayed me. Longtime female friend. Her name was Elizabeth. She and I thought were very good friends, but she apparently was also talking shit behind my back, and I don't know why people think that they can just talk about me behind my back and then pretend to be my friend to my face, because I'm gonna find out. Like, if you don't want to be my friend, just don't. Like, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. Like, oh darn, I want you to be my friend. Like, bruh, come on, man. For real. I don't value people like that. Like, if you want to be my friend, cool, let's be friends. Like, let's go, let's have fun. But if you don't, like, genuinely do not want to be my friend, I'm not gonna be like, oh, and I'm gonna be sad, and I'm gonna pout, and I'm gonna cause problems, and I'm gonna whine, and I'm gonna, like, it's not me. It's not my style. So, anyway, I was betrayed by all my friends and my ex. My ex's new girlfriend tried to make friends with my youngest, and my youngest straight up called her a pedo because she builds porn websites for a living. I created porn. I was in porns. I would never approach a child who was my girlfriend's daughter or kiddo and be like, hey, you can't trust your mom. She's a liar. You can only trust me. What? Excuse me? Like, I just said that and my brain is like, we don't compute. This doesn't make sense. Error. But yeah, factual conversation my youngest had with the new girlfriend. So there's that. The fact that I have been betrayed and mistreated and hurt and ignored, and in general, bad things have happened due to this situation. It just feels like a slap in the face. I don't really know how to fix it. So, yeah. If any of you are finding these videos, report me and flag me and all that jazz. Oh, look at you! I hurt your feelings by calling you out. I took responsibility for what I did. I should have, could have, would have done things tons better, tons differently, had I been given the proper information to make the proper decisions. But I didn't. So there's no point in pointing fingers at me and saying how I'm a bad person, how I'm a bad friend, when I was never given an option or a chance to be a good friend to you. You made those decisions, and as my grandmother used to say, you made your bed, now lie in it.